Mary, you want to try your first tomato? Want to try it? There you go. Oh, I dropped it. Yeah, let's get a different one. Okay, here you go. You're welcome. Take a bite out of it. Eat it.
You have to smell it first.
Is it good? It's that good, huh? Boy, you gonna eat it or you just gonna kiss it all day? She's got tomato all down her shirt. What's up, everybody? I've been meaning to record a tour, an update on everything we planned. I just haven't had time, and I don't know when I'm gonna have time, so I'm just gonna do it. I've got about 17% of my battery on my phone, so hopefully it holds up. So I'll go ahead and start here. So actually here we've got raspberries. We planted along the fence. I planted these from plants I bought from Sam's Club. They were bare root raspberries, and I'm never doing that again. I'm gonna start from here on out. Any berry plant I buy is gonna be one from the store that's already developed. I just look at this. I planted this probably 2 months ago, and it's just now starting to develop really. So over here is the kids' garden. It's not looking too great, but it'll be better. Strawberries in here, and we're getting quite a few strawberries off of here. Probably, I don't know, 5 to 10 every time I come out here and check. This is one of the kids' gardens here as well. We've still got to get some more stuff planted for the summer. Here's a bed of garlic, broccoli, lavender, some cabbage. These are my smart pots that I'm trying out this year. I've got tomatoes and peppers and beans planted throughout here, and some basil as well. They're behind a windbreak here that I built because this area just gets getting toasted before. In here I've got a summer bed of okra, squash, beans, peppers, some zinnias, some lettuce that's hanging on from the spring that's starting to bolt there. Here I've got tomatoes. So hi, Mary.
Hi.
More tomatoes here. Everyone always asks me what this is. This is where I hold my, keep my greenhouse coverings when I'm not using them. And it's pretty much too hot to use them for the year now, but I just slide them on there so they're not in the way. So here is a bed full of onions and broccoli, some cilantro, peas on the back fence, broccoli, cabbage in through here. This bed is one I'm trying to experiment it on. So you can see I've got clover all through here. And I did that on purpose. I'm growing it as a green cover crop, kind of as the other stuff's growing, just to see how well everything does. And I've got pretty much the same things in these 3 beds here. And I'm trying 3 different things in these beds. So this bed here, more onions, cabbage. I've got carrots in here as well. I just pulled the peas out that were along this and planted some cucumbers and beans just yesterday. Here I've got more onions, cabbage, broccoli, some sage, and through all these beds I have rosemary and sage and oregano and basil as well planted all throughout. Peas were along the back fence here. Again, I planted cucumbers and nasturtiums and beans along this back fence just a couple days ago. Back here in the corner, a giant sunflower, squash, pineapple sage, some beans, cabbage, and this bed had clover in it as well. That's another bed I was trying to experiment on. So heading this way, I've got more squash here. This is another experiment I'm trying where I literally just took some compost, threw it on the ground, made a mound, put some seeds in. I don't water these near as much, and I'm just doing an experiment to see how well these do compared to everything else. Got volunteer tomatoes all over the place here, there. Got blackberry plants here, there, and here. This is a brand new bed I just finished today actually. It's about halfway filled with wood chips, and the rest of it is compost, peat moss, and vermiculite mixed together. The compost I got from Minute Materials here in Oklahoma City. And I did a test on it as well. This is the same place I bought the compost from before that I tested to make sure that it didn't have any of the herbicide issues I had before. Here's another one of the fabric raised beds, the smart pots. I've got tomatoes, peppers, and onions in here as well. I'm trying a couple different tomato trellises. Got this one here. There's a cage. You can see that it's a custom built cage. And then this is another one of my tomato walls that I tried here. And I definitely have some curling with these tomatoes and stuff, but I think it's just due to the temperature changes we've had. We've gone from 80s back to 50s, back to 90s. It's a lot of back and forth, but once summer sets in, I think these tomatoes are going to really take off. There's another view on these smart pots here. So walking around this way now, got what's left of my spinach, lettuce, and kale from earlier. The lettuce and spinach is all bolted. The kale is hanging on, but it tastes really bitter when it gets hot like this. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I mostly just feed it to the rabbit. This is our Three Sisters bed here. You can see the squash is really taking off. It's going to have a zucchini plant there, or a zucchini fruit here, just in a matter of days. That may be ready even tomorrow or the day after. More squash, corn, beans all through here. There's my rabbits. Say hi, rabbits. Is Roger in there somewhere? Oh, there he is.
Here.
Say hi, Roger.
We're playing with him.
And then here, we've got the compost bins. This is some of the compost I've been cooking. Started this last fall. It's mostly fall leaves and pumpkins and wood chips and coffee grounds, kitchen scraps, all sorts of stuff. Over here are some tomatoes in containers. These are patio containers, patio tomatoes, and they're doing really well here. This side of the house gets shaded in the afternoon. That's why I stuck this over here. And last year these were out full sun and they did not do very well. So being here shaded in the afternoon makes a big difference. And then the rest of my bolted spinach and lettuce through here, along with kale, broccoli that's gone to flower. I've got some containers of mint through here as well. And then here are the bean plants. They're under this insect netting. I'll lift it up and show, and they are really, really doing well here. And show the other one. Beans are doing so much better than they did last year, and I think it's just because they're covered with this insect netting. So that's pretty much it. Anyway, that's a quick tour showing everything we have going. If you have any questions or comments, make sure to leave them down in the comments if it's on YouTube or Facebook. Also check out our website at www.seedtospoon.net, where we have lots of other videos and blog posts and all sorts of stuff like that. Also, we're on Facebook and Instagram, Twitter, all the different places. So anyway, if you want to know more, just go to our website. There's links at the bottom of the page that show you where to go for all the different places we are online. So that's a quick tour. Thanks for watching, and I will try and do another one of these here soon.